Welcome to BC Place, Vancouver, for this FIFA World Cup round of 16 clash between Switzerland and Colombia. The stadium is packed with over 52,000 fans. The atmosphere is electric, and the conditions are perfect at around 22 degrees Celsius. Switzerland arrive unbeaten, disciplined, and dreaming of their first World Cup quarterfinal since 1954. Colombia bring flair, pace, and a passionate yellow wall of supporters pushing them forward. Tonight's key battles: Kobel versus Colombia's attack, Xhaka versus Colombia's midfield, and Luis Diaz versus the Swiss defense. The winner will face Argentina in the quarterfinals. The anthems are done, the players are ready, and the tension is already doing warm-up sprints. Switzerland versus Colombia is underway. The first minute, the whistle echoes around Vancouver, and away we go. Switzerland immediately settle into possession, carefully knocking the ball around as if they're trying not to spill a cup of coffee. Colombia, meanwhile, waste absolutely no time pressing high. This already feels like a tactical chess match, except every chess piece weighs 80 kilograms and occasionally slides through someone's ankles. The third minute, Colombia strike first with real intent. Mojica whips a dangerous cross into the penalty area where Arias attacks it aggressively. Switzerland don't panic. Elvedi rises brilliantly and clears the danger before the Colombian supporters can finish celebrating a chance that almost existed. Early warning for Murat Yakin's men. The fifth minute, James Rodriguez strolls over for Colombia's first corner. The delivery swings beautifully into the danger zone. Akanji decides he has seen enough excitement for one afternoon and powers the ball away before anyone wearing yellow can connect. The Colombian pressure continues to build. The seventh minute, Switzerland finally produced something elegant. One-touch passing slices through midfield. Ndoye finds space inside the area and drives low toward goal. Camilo Vargas gathers comfortably. The assistant's flag then appears. Even if it had gone in, nobody would have cared except Swiss fans arguing with the laws of football. The ninth minute, the commentators remind everyone that Ricardo Rodriguez continues climbing the list of Europe's most experienced international players. Experience is wonderful. Now Switzerland simply needs someone to remember where the goal actually is. The 11th minute, Davinson Sanchez launches a huge diagonal ball searching for Luis Diaz. Unfortunately, the pass has enough power to qualify for international air travel. Goal kick Switzerland. The 13th minute, danger again. Elvedi crashes into Diaz near the touchline. James Rodriguez floats a teasing free kick into the 6-yard box. Swiss defenders hesitate for half a heartbeat. Kobel says thank you very much and calmly claims it. That was beginning to smell dangerous. The 15th minute, Switzerland finally earned their first corner. Fabian Rieder curls it toward the penalty spot. Davinson Sanchez attacks it like a man clearing snow off his driveway. Header. Clearance. No nonsense whatsoever. The 17th minute, Mojica attempts another adventurous run beyond Zakaria. This time Zakaria reads every step perfectly, shielding the ball out of play. The Swiss fullback quietly wins his duel without needing fireworks. Sometimes defending deserves applause too. The 19th minute, James Rodriguez reaches another World Cup milestone with his latest start. Every touch from the Colombian captain receives a roar from thousands of supporters. He looks determined to write another chapter tonight. The 21st minute, here comes the first big moment. Colombia carves Switzerland open beautifully. Porta receives possession on the left edge of the box. One touch, second touch. He curls a gorgeous effort toward the top corner. Kobel flies. What a magnificent save. The Swiss goalkeeper stretches every inch of his body to claw the ball away. That is world-class goalkeeping. If Colombia score first today, they probably win. Gregor Kobel has just refused to read that script. The 23rd minute, hydration break. Players gather around the benches. Managers point wildly at tactical boards. Fans continue singing as if nobody has actually stopped playing. Everyone catches a breath. Everyone except the commentators. The 25th minute. Play resumes? Opta's live numbers continue favoring Colombia. You can understand why. They've controlled territory. They've created the best chance. But football has an annoying habit of ignoring statistics. Just ask every manager who has ever dominated a match and somehow lost. The 27th minute. Switzerland begin enjoying longer spells of possession. They're slowing the tempo deliberately. This feels less like panic and more like patience. The Colombian press eases ever so slightly. The 29th minute, Embolo bursts down the right. He drills a dangerous low cross toward Jashari. Intercepted at the very last second. That looked promising. Switzerland are finally waking up. The 31st minute. What a chance. The hydration break has completely changed Switzerland's rhythm. The Loose ball falls perfectly for Fabian Rieder. He's clean through, one-on-one with Vargas. Shot. Saved. Camilo Vargas stands tall and palms it away with outstanding reactions. The rebound stays alive. Ndoye swings another ball back across goal. Nobody arrives. Both goalkeepers have now delivered enormous saves. Still goalless. Still absolutely alive. The 33rd minute. End-to-end football. Ndoye cuts inside and rifles a left-footed drive. Another comfortable stop for Vargas. Seconds later, Colombia sprint the length of the field. Luis Diaz lines up his effort. Blocked. Defenders are earning every penny today. Neither side is giving away free gifts. The 35th minute. The pace is excellent now. Neither manager will admit it publicly, but both know the first goal could decide everything. The tension inside BC Place rises with every completed pass. The 37th minute. Luis Suarez attempts to release Diaz behind the Swiss defense. The pass just refuses to cooperate. Straight out of play. Colombia shake their heads. Another promising attack disappears before it truly begins. The 39th minute. Diaz tries something spectacular. Acrobatic effort inside the areas. Elvedi throws himself into the shooting lane and blocks brilliantly. Puerta follows up. High. Very high. Let's just say someone sitting near row Z nearly caught the match ball. The 41st minute. Jashari spots an inspired run from Granit Xhaka. The through ball is absolutely perfect. Only one problem. Xhaka doesn't make the run. Those two clearly had different conversations before kickoff. The 43rd minute. Colombia continue probing. Munoz delivers another cross net. Freuler turns it behind for a corner with Diaz lurking dangerously nearby. James delivers. Switzerland survive once again. Every clearance now earns a louder cheer. The 45th minute. 3 additional minutes. Nobody wants to blink. One mistake could change the entire evening. The 45th minute. Switzerland win a free kick near the left touchline. Supporters expect one final delivery into the areas. Instead, they play it short. Lose possession almost immediately. The coaching staff probably just developed simultaneous headaches. The 45th minute. Halftime whistle. Still no breakthrough. Colombia have looked the more dangerous side. Switzerland have survived thanks largely to Gregor Kobel's magnificent save and disciplined defending. The score remains exactly where it started. But don't let the zeros fool you. This knockout battle is quietly building towards something dramatic. The 46th minute. Back underway in Vancouver. Switzerland make a change immediately. Djibril Sow replaces Arden Jashari. Murat Yakin clearly wants more energy, more control, and preferably fewer Swiss attacks ending like someone unplugged the controller. The 48th minute. Huge chance for Switzerland. Ndoye dances past Puerta on the left and cuts the ball back beautifully. So arrives. Fresh legs. Fresh confidence. Shot. Wide. That was a golden chance just 2 minutes after coming on. So had the perfect entrance music ready, but forgot the final note to the 50th minute. Penalty appeal. Ndoye goes shoulder to shoulder with Munoz inside the area. He goes down. Swiss fans scream, the referee says no. And honestly, that would have been softer than hotel pillows. Good decision. The 51st minute. Yellow card for Granit Xhaka. He slides in on Munoz and catches him after the Colombian gets there first. Xhaka protests briefly, but the referee is unmoved. Switzerland's captain now has to manage both the match and his temper. That is a dangerous combination. The 53rd minute. Rieder wins a dangerous free kick around 20 yards from goal. He takes it himself. The strike bends beautifully. Side netting. For one glorious second, half the stadium thought it was in. The other half simply screamed because everybody else screamed. That's knockout football. The 55th minute. John Arias continues running Colombia's engine room. Passing sharp. Duels won. Tackles made. Dribbles completed. He's doing everything except selling popcorn at halftime. Colombia need him to keep connecting midfield to attack. The 57th minute. Kobel receives the ball under pressure from Suarez. Cool as ice. He skips away from danger and clears long. That was either brilliant composure or dangerously close to overconfidence. Either way, it worked. The 59th minute. Yellow card for Dennis Zakaria. Diaz takes a loose first touch, but recovers sharply. Zakaria slides in late and wipes him out. No debate. The referee reaches for the card. Switzerland now have 2 important players walking the yellow card tightrope. The 60th minute. Luis Suarez joins the book. Diaz scuffs a weak shot straight into Kobel's hands. As Kobel tries to restart quickly, Suarez grabs his arm. A completely unnecessary foul. The referee says, "Congratulations. Here is your yellow souvenir." The 62nd minute. The Colombian fans are in full voice, yellow shirts bouncing everywhere. The stadium feels like a Colombian festival with football attached. Now the players need to turn that noise into a goal. The 64th minute. Big waste from Suarez. Space opens up at the edge of the box. He has time. He has room. He has options. He shoots miles wide. That was the kind of finish that makes strikers immediately look at the grass, the ball, the wind, the moon, anything except themselves. Still 0-0. The 60th minute. Double change for Colombia. James Rodriguez makes way for Juan Quintero. John Arias is replaced by Jamonton Campaz. Nestor Lorenzo is rolling the dice. Fresh legs, fresh creativity, fresh chance to avoid 30 extra minutes of national stress. The 68th minute. Second hydration break. The players gather again. The managers talk. The supporters sing. The commentators prepare their emergency folder labeled how to make 0-0 sound exciting. Thankfully, this one still has danger hiding under the surface. The 70th minute. Opta's live predictor gives extra time a strong chance now, and you can feel why. Both teams are disciplined. Both teams are cautious. Both teams are treating the penalty area like a suspicious package. Someone needs to gamble. Someone needs to break the pattern. The 71st minute. Switzerland change again. Miro Maheim replaces Ricardo Rodriguez. Fresh legs on the left side. Rodriguez departs after another tireless shift. A veteran's job done. Now Switzerland need a spark. The 73rd minute. Switzerland win a free kick on the left. Reeder sends it in. Sanchez heads away. The ball comes back. Then chaos. Camilo Vargas punches clear and absolutely collides with Embolo. Both players hit the ground. That was a nasty accidental collision. The ball is gone. The bodies are not. Medical staff enter quickly. The 74th minute. Good sportsmanship. Both players get back up and embrace. No anger. No drama. Just two professionals saying, yes, that hurt, but we are still alive. A nice moment in a tense knockout match. The 76th minute. Lerma crashes into the back of Ryder. Free kick Switzerland. They try something clever. Too clever. The attack fizzles out. Sometimes footballers need to remember, simple can be beautiful. The 78th minute. Akanji looks for Embolo in the channel. The idea is good. The execution is not. The ball rolls harmlessly out for a Colombia goal kick. Switzerland are searching, but the final pass keeps wearing invisible boots. The 80th minute. 10 minutes left in normal time. Still no goal. The match has become a test of nerves. The first team to blink may be going home. The first team to strike may be booking a date with Argentina. No pressure then. The 82nd minute. Colombia make a double change. Luis Suarez comes off for Juan Hernandez. Jefferson Lerma is replaced by Richard Rios. Fresh attacking threat. Fresh midfield legs. Nestor Lorenzo wants this finished before penalties start staring everyone in the soul. The 84th minute. When Ndoye wins a corner for Switzerland. Reeder delivers. Nothing comes from it. Colombia counter quickly. For a moment, they have numbers. Quintero looks for Hernandez. Offside. The Colombian break had promise, but the timing was just wrong. The 86th minute. Switzerland prepare more changes. You can see the logic. This match is drifting toward extra time, and tired legs are beginning to betray tired minds. The 87th minute. Double change for Switzerland. Cedric Itten replaces Briel Embolo. Sylvan Widmer replaces Dennis Zakaria. Embolo has worked extremely hard, but Colombia's center backs made his evening feel like wrestling two refrigerators. Now Itten gets his chance. The 89th minute. Campaz wants a penalty after contact from Ndoye while trying to control Diaz's long ball. The referee is not interested. Colombia are furious. Switzerland are relieved. The match remains locked. The tension is now chewing through the stadium seats. The 90th minute. Another penalty shout. This time Switzerland want it. Reeder goes over Sanchez's leg inside the area. There is contact. There is noise. There is dramas. But again, no penalty. 5 minutes added. 5 minutes for someone to become a hero before extra time. 5 minutes for every fan to forget how breathing works. The 90th minute. What a chance. Akanji suddenly becomes a playmaker. He slides a clever through ball into the area. Ndoye races onto it. Left side. Tight angle. Shot across goal. Wide. That was the moment Switzerland wanted. Ndoye drags it across the face of goal. A massive chance disappears. The Swiss bench cannot believe it. The 90th minute. Ruben Vargas replaces Dan Ndoye. What a shift from Ndoye. He created danger, stretched Colombia, and came painfully close to winning it. Now Vargas enters for the final push. The 90th minute. Switzerland apply late pressure. Mojica concedes a corner. Reeder swings it in. Sanchez rises like a tower and heads it away with authority. The Colombian defender has been immense. The 90th minute. The whistle goes end of normal time. Switzerland 0-0 Colombia. 90 minutes of tension, near misses, big saves, tactical discipline, and enough penalty appeals to keep lawyers busy for a month. We go to extra time, the 91st minute. Extra time begins. 30 more minutes separate one of these nations from a dream quarterfinal against Argentina. The legs are heavy, the lungs are burning, the nerves absolutely shattered. Nobody wants penalties. At least that's what they keep telling themselves. The 93rd minute. Big VAR check. Colombia think they've won a penalty. Diaz skips past Widmer before earning a free kick just outside the area. Quintero delivers a dangerous cross. Xhaka heads clear. The loose ball comes back into the box, where Campas goes down after contact from Muheim. The Colombian bench leaps into the air. The referee waits. VAR checks. No penalty. Swiss supporters breathe again. Colombia cannot believe it. That decision will be debated long after tonight. The 95th minute. Yellow card for Davinson Sanchez. Atston spins away and the Colombian defender simply wraps him up before he can escape. Professional foul. Professional yellow card. No complaints. The 97th minute. A remarkable statistic appears. After 90 minutes, these two teams combined for just 7 expected goals. Normally, that's the kind of number you see after 20 minutes. Yet somehow this match still feels ready to explode. Football is wonderfully unpredictable. The 99th minute. Off the crossbar. Colombia are inches away. Quintero curls a magnificent corner toward the near side. Lucumi rises above everyone. Thunderous header. Kobel is beaten. The entire Colombian bench is already celebrating. Clang. The crossbar saves Switzerland. Listen to that noise around BC Place. The stadium gasps in one enormous breath. That is the closest either team has come all night. Lucumi stands frozen. He cannot believe it. Neither can anyone wearing yellow. The 101st minute. Kobel again. Campas cuts inside from the right. He bends a beautiful dipping effort toward the near corner. It looks destined for the net. Kobel launches across his goal and punches it away with both fists. What a save. The Swiss goalkeeper is producing the performance of his life. Every time Colombia think they've solved him, he finds another answer. The 103rd minute. Switzerland respond immediately. Zeki Amdouni replaces Fabian Reeder. Fresh legs, fresh hope. One substitute could become tonight's hero. The 104th minute. What a save. Instant impact from Amdouni. The ball pinballs through several defenders. It drops perfectly 8 yards from goal. Amdouni fires low through traffic. Vargas saves. Outstanding reflexes from Colombia's goalkeeper. Suddenly this match has transformed. For 90 minutes, neither side wanted to blink. Now both are throwing punches. The 105th minute. Yellow card for Miro Muheim. Campas skips beyond him brilliantly. Muheim simply grabs him and drags him down. Sometimes the only option is admitting defeat. The booking was inevitable. The 105th minute. 1 minute added. Rios dances through midfield. He slips Diaz into the left side of the area. Blocked. Switzerland survive yet again. The whistle follows moments later. Halftime and extra time. Still no breakthrough. But suddenly this match has found another gear. The 106th minute. 15 minutes remain. 1 goal wins it. One mistake ends a Nations World Cup. You can almost hear every heartbeat inside BC Place. The 108th minute. Mojica attempts a long diagonal toward Diaz. Unfortunately, it keeps traveling, and finally leaves the stadium. Throw in Switzerland. Even tired legs occasionally forget basic geography. The 110th minute. The pace slows slightly. Neither team wants to become the villain. One careless pass. One missed tackle. One lapse in concentration. Everything is hanging by the thinnest possible thread. The 112th minute. Quintero creates space outside the areas. He bends a lovely effort toward the top corner. It curls. It drifts. Wide. Not by much. The Colombian supporters thought that was the winner. So did Quintero. The 114th minute. Xhaka tries his luck from distance. He catches it all wrong. Instead of dipping toward goal, it climbs into the Vancouver night sky. Somewhere a passing airplane just became slightly nervous. The 116th minute. How has he missed? This could be the moment of the entire match. A long, hopeful ball causes complete confusion. Akanji hesitates. Xhaka hesitates. Munoz reacts first and brilliantly squares the ball into the path of Jamison Campas. He's clean through. Only Kobel to beat. The Colombian fans rise together. Campas smashes it. Over the bar. Over everything. The chance is gone. The Colombian bench collapses in disbelief. Campas falls to his knees. He knows exactly what he has just missed. If Colombia fail tonight, that replay will haunt him for years. The 118th minute. Colombia continue pushing. Quintero floats another dangerous free kick into the areas. A flick, a second header. Switzerland somehow clear again. Lukumi then drops to the turf needing treatment. He's given absolutely everything. The 119th minute. Final substitution for Colombia. Yerry Mina replaces the exhausted Lukumi. Lukumi leaves after delivering a defensive masterclass and rattling the crossbar with what almost became the winning goal. The 120th minute. One additional minute, one last opportunity, or one final walk toward football's cruelest lottery. The 120th minute. The whistle blows. Extra time is over. Still nothing separates them. 120 exhausting minutes. No goals. Countless battles. Magnificent goalkeeping. Missed opportunities. Now everything comes down to nerve. Everything comes down to penalties. The entire World Cup journey of one nation will now be decided from 12 yards. The penalty shootout. 120 minutes have solved absolutely nothing. Now football's most ruthless examination begins. No tactics, no formations, no hiding. Just one player, one goalkeeper, one kick, one nation holding its breath. The 121st minute. Juan Quintero walks to the spot first for Colombia's. The captain takes a deep breath. Short run up, power, precision. He blasts it into the left side of the net. Kobel dives the wrong way. Colombia lead the shootout. The yellow half of BC Place erupts. The 122nd minute. Granit Xhaka responds for Switzerland. The captain chooses power over placement. Camilo Vargas guesses correctly. He gets a strong hand to it, but he can't keep it out. The ball squeezes over the line. Switzerland survive. One apiece. No blinking yet. The 123rd minute. Davinson Sanchez steps forward. The experienced defender looks confident. He strikes off the crossbar. Oh my goodness. The ball crashes against the woodwork with a sound that echoes around the entire stadium. It bounces away. No goal. The pressure immediately swings toward Switzerland. Football can be unbelievably cruel. The 124th minute. Zeki Amdouni has the chance to punish Colombia. He waits a little longer. Camilo Vargas finally commits. Amdouni calmly rolls the ball into the opposite corner. Ice in his veins. Switzerland lead the shootout. The Swiss supporters are suddenly dreaming. The 125th minute. Jamonton Campaz walks slowly toward the penalty spot. He is still trying to forget that enormous miss during extra time. Can he recover? He shoots low. Kobel gets a touch, but the ball sneaks underneath him and rolls into the net. Campaz finally breathes again. Perhaps that nightmare is over. Perhaps the 126th minute. Now it's Manuel Akanji. A huge opportunity to restore Switzerland's advantage. He stutters during the run-up. Camilo Vargas commits early. Akanji tries to be clever and blasts it over the crossbar. Oh no! What a terrible miss. The Swiss defender cannot believe it. He had the goalkeeper beaten. Instead, the ball is somewhere approaching downtown Vancouver. The entire shootout swings once again. The 127th minute. Juan Hernandez has a golden chance. Score this. And Colombia sees complete control. He powers his effort toward the corner. Kobel saves. He saves it. What a magnificent stop. Gregor Kobel explodes to his right and pushes the ball away with incredible reactions. The Swiss goalkeeper lets out an enormous roar. His teammates sprint toward him. That save could define Switzerland's entire tournament. The 128th minute. Cedric Itten now carries enormous responsibility. No fancy tricks, no drama. Straight down the middle, Camilo Vargas dives away. Goal. Sometimes simplicity is absolute genius. Switzerland move one kick away from the quarterfinals. The pressure now sits entirely on Colombia. The 129th minute. Luis Diaz must score. The Liverpool star pauses during his run. Waits, then delicately places the ball into the bottom corner. Perfect composure. Colombia stay alive, but only just the 130th minute. Everything comes down to this. Ruben Vargas slowly places the ball on the spot. Silence. Thousands of people, not a sound. The referee blows the whistle. Vargas begins his run, right foot, low into the bottom corner. Goal! Switzerland have done it. Players in red explode from the halfway line. The substitutes sprint onto the pitch. Gregor Kobel races the length of the field. Ruben Vargas disappears beneath a mountain of celebrating teammates. Switzerland win the penalty shootout 4-3. For the first time since 1954, Switzerland are heading to the FIFA World Cup quarterfinals. Colombia collapsed to the turf. They were inches away so many times. Lukumi hit the crossbar. Campaz missed the biggest chance of extra time. Kobel produced one heroic save after another. And in the end, football delivered its familiar reminder. Sometimes, the finest margins write the greatest stories. Next stop for Switzerland, a blockbuster quarterfinal against Argentina. What a night! What a battle! What unforgettable World Cup drama! Thank you so much for watching this full FIFA World Cup 2026 match commentary. What a night in Vancouver! After 120 minutes of relentless defending, spectacular goalkeeping, and unforgettable drama, Switzerland held their nerve to defeat Colombia 4-3 on penalties and book a historic place in the World Cup quarterfinals. Gregor Kobel delivered a world-class performance. The penalty shootout had everyone on the edge of their seats. And Ruben Vargas sealed a victory that Swiss fans will remember for years to come. If you enjoyed this full match commentary, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss our next FIFA World Cup 2026 live commentary, highlights, and football stories. Thank you again for your incredible support, and we'll see you in the next match.